Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lippy and in today's video we're gonna talk about basic tips that you should or you can follow while choosing the right foundation for yourself. We are Indians and we have different undertones and different skin types and skin tones to deal with. So when it comes to choosing the right foundation, especially for the darker skin tones like me, they face a lot of problems because we can never have the perfect shade for ourselves. So I'll tell you guys what I do to mix and match or like to deal with my skin tone. So if you guys are interested, please continue watching. So rule number one, what I do when I'm going to buy a new foundation, I either go to a store or get it online. So when you're getting it online, you need to be really cautious about it because shades can con you. Because what you see on that screen is not the real shade maybe. So what you need to do is go and check out a number of videos out there on YouTube where you can have an idea which shade or like how does that shade looks for a lump sum idea. So when it comes to store shopping, it's really a great idea if you can go out and pick the right shade for yourself. But just keep in mind three basic things I tell you. I mean, these are not necessary, but if you keep these three things in your mind, you can pick the right shade for yourself. So the first thing you need to keep in mind is that the store lightings can be really deceiving. So what you need to do is try to avoid makeup while you are picking up foundations, so that you can try it out on your face. Yes, not all over your face, but a little amount of that on this area so that you can have an idea that whether it's matching up your skin tone or not. Also, don't try it out here or here because यहाँ का हमारा texture and the skin tone is way too different than our face. It's 2019 girls, who even tries it out here? So the second thing you need to keep in mind is that you don't choose your foundation right away when you are done choosing your foundations. I mean, अगर आपको आइडिया लग गया है कि हाँ इन 2 या 3 शेड्स में मुझे कौन सा लेना है, it's great. Just don't buy it right away. Go outside and try to check it out on your phone or any mirror that if it's matching your skin tone in a natural light, okay? Not in the store light, because store lightings are really deceiving, as I have told you in the point number 1. So the third thing you need to keep in mind is that whether your foundation oxidizes or not. Now when it comes to oxidization, a lot of you may not know that a lot of foundation brands oxidize. So what you need to do is just be well informed about the brand you are picking up your foundation from, and if you are not aware of it, it's okay. You just need to research about it, pick your phone and Google it whether it oxidizes or not. Try to watch some videos where you can see reviews and swatches of those foundations, even if you don't get that perfect shade out there, but at least you can have an idea whether it oxidizes or not. So if it oxidizes, what you need to keep in mind is that you just need to pick one shade lighter for your skin tone so that when it oxidizes, it actually matches your skin tone, because nobody wants to end up buying foundation which oxidizes and becomes one shade darker. Now if you have ended up buying way too darker foundation for yourself, it's alright. All you have to do is get a foundation that is one skin tone or 2 skin tone lighter than that shade from any brand or from that same range, and then mix it up and make it work with your skin tone. Now if you have purchased a very light foundation, then get 1 skin tone or 2 skin tone foundation darker than that and mix it up and then make it work with your skin tone. That's how I make it work with my skin tone. I mean, every freaking time I'm mixing my foundations, whether it's my Pore Filter foundation from Huda Beauty or my Maybelline Fit Me Poreless foundation that is in matte formula, or whether it's the NYX Total Control Rough foundation. So I'm always mixing them up and trying out with my skin tone, because my skin tone is that way that not a single foundation perfectly matches me. So I always mix them up and make it work. Another additional thing I would like to add is that just keep in mind while picking up the right foundation that what skin type you have. I mean, whether you are an oily skin type, a normal one, or a dry. If you are an oily skin type like me, you'll face that oil on your face. Like, I'm not wearing any highlighter, but I still have that glow because that's the perk of having an oily skin type.
I'm just kidding.
So what you need to do is get a matte foundation. Try to get a matte foundation. I mean, during the winters it's still okay if you get any foundation, it still works out. But if you are getting a foundation for your summers, definitely get a matte foundation for yourself. And for the dry skin types, I would suggest that try to get foundation that gives you a dewy finish so that it doesn't dries down your skin. And even if you get a matte foundation, it's totally fine. Just apply a lot of moisturizer and then mix it up with your liquidy moisturizer and add some strobe cream, and you are good to go if you can work it out well. Now if you are a normal skin type, girl, I don't need to suggest you anything because you're blessed. I don't need to suggest you any. So yeah, this is it. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also I'll see you in my next video next weekend. And from next month I'm having my exams, though it's just for a week, but I have my exams. Yeah, so but I have videos for you guys, so you guys don't have to go through that phase that कि हाँ यार आज कोई वीडियो नहीं आने वाला. Of course we'll have your videos every weekend. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys, and thank you for the 100 subscribers because every single milestone counts, baby. So I'll see you in my next video. Ta-da!